Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's a week in my hair care. This is the very first episode in the series. Normally I would take you through each day, but since life has been on full busy mode this week, I'm going to be showing you the main things that I've been doing, my go-to styles, and the routine that I've been sticking to, which are all growth focused habits that I've been adding in. And of course, we are focusing on growth, reducing shedding, supporting density. So I'll walk you through my winter growth habits and what I'm doing to prevent tension related shedding after wearing ponytails. This routine is simple, realistic, and actually keeps your hair healthy and consistent. So I've been really intentional with my hair health this month, and even though I'm not experiencing hair loss from my ponytails, I know that tension over time can weaken the follicles. So this week, this routine is all about prevention, all the little habits that keep your hair in a healthy growth cycle. At the beginning of the week, my prep is always focused on light oiling days. This is the core of my entire growth routine. Circulation, my crown, my temples, using this wooden scalp stimulator comb. The goal is always nourishment and stimulation. So today I'm going in with my favorite oil, and that is the Gaia Dream Scalp Restore Nectar. And I also use my growth oil sometimes, but today we are using the Gaia Dream Scalp Restore Nectar. And this is also where my iRestore Professional fits in perfectly. I've been using it recently right after oiling or even on non-oiling days just to keep that consistent stimulation going. This is one of the biggest things that I've added into my routine. So let me show you exactly how I use it. This is the iRestore Professional. You guys know I do not play when it comes to hair growth devices. I absolutely love them. There's so many out there, and there's also so many red light options online that look cute but kind of don't have a lot of power behind them. And this one is literally the complete opposite. The iRestore Professional is one of the most powerful LED hair growth devices you can use at home. It's actually comparable to in-clinic treatments. It uses a combination of LED and laser technology for both broad coverage and focus intensity. With 282 medical grade lasers and LEDs that stimulate individual hair follicles, it's also clinically proven, FDA cleared, dermatologist recommended, and completely non-invasive. It's also drug-free. So you only need to use this 25 minutes, 3 times per week. And many people say that they start to see thicker, fuller looking hair in just as little as 3 months. So iRestore is having their holiday sale right now, and you can use my code Shawntas to save on your iRestore Professional. You can check the description box for all the details, and thank you to iRestore for sponsoring this portion of the video. So I'm currently going ahead and doing my full treatment with the iRestore. I thought while I do my treatment, I talk to you guys instead of, doing stuff around the house, because I do want to explain to you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing for my winter arc hair edition. And I kind of want you guys to take whatever you want from this challenge and just make it something that fits into your lifestyle. It's gonna kind of explain what the winter arc means to me and how I'm gonna be using it for my hair and my health. So a fact for sure is every winter our hair sheds a little bit more than normal. Because of the weather change, it does tend to get a little drier. sometimes that leads to more hair shed. So naturally in the wintertime, that is more of an issue for people, and honestly your hair in general in the wintertime just needs a lot more support. So for 50 days, which is actually exactly 7 weeks, I wanted to do a structure reset, lock in on growth habits, making sure my ends are good, protecting ends, protective styles, basically building density from the inside out. So I'll explain all that in just a minute if that sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo to you. And my whole goal is to stay very consistent in the wintertime, so when summer gets here, I'm already at a hair goal, and it's not like I've spent all winter not doing anything and now I had to work in the summertime. So basically doing a lot of work during the wintertime, so in the summertime you can come out reaching some of your goals. This does not have to be my hair goal. Like your hair goal may be just to have more moisturized hair, or to get through the winter without your hair experiencing a lot of shedding. My goal is actually geared towards length, of course, because I do want to grow my hair out from when I got it cut what was that, 2 months ago. So I want to grow my hair back out to the length that it was, but I also wanted to be a little bit longer. So I was originally at butt length, and well, I guess it would be like tailbone butt length ish. It was kind of in the middle of that category. So I want to get it back to that length by summertime. The winter officially starts on, I believe, December 21st. I'll have to check for sure, but I wanted to start before winter even gets here, because technically, and where I am, it feels like winter. I did want you guys to join me on this challenge. I've been getting asked to do like hair growth challenges for a while now on my channel, and this is like the perfect opportunity to do that. So basically each week I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing during the week, sharing all of my routines and tips. This is not just going to be focused on the outside. This is going to be vitamins, scalp care, literally everything to do with growing my hair. So I guess you can like think of it like as a guided hair journey that you can kind of like look at as you are going through the challenge with me. But let me tell you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing in my challenge. I don't like to call it a challenge because you can actually like, you know, adjust. You can actually adjust this to what your lifestyle is, so that it is not a challenge, because I feel like that with challenges a lot of times you can fall off because you're trying to force something that doesn't really fit with your lifestyle. So it can still be considered like a challenge, but I feel like that this needs to be tailored to your lifestyle. So if you are always working out and you're super busy and you don't have time to like focus on some of the things that I am going to be focusing on, or if you have like kids or whatever it may be, and you feel like that my routines are a little bit too in depth, then you can definitely tailor them to your lifestyle. You can take out what you need to take out, put in what you need to put in. I'm going to be basically doing a 7 to 8 week winter arc. It's going to be an inside out hair growth challenge, and I do have so many notes on my phone. So first week is like reset and foundational type of work when it comes to my hair. Then we're going to be going into nutrition, vitamins, pretty much everything. So each week you guys will be seeing what I'm focusing on. This week I wanted to start off the challenge by focusing more on like hair shedding, hair loss, that type of category, just like repairing my hair for the week. Focus is more so like healing the shedding cycle and rebuilding the follicles. So that is what I wanted to start off on. So I'm pretty much focusing on iron rich meals, vitamin D consistency, because vitamin D is a huge part of hair loss, anti-shedding. I'll show you guys that in a minute as well. And then for outer care, I'm just focusing more on like daily gentle scalp massages like I just showed you guys. Zero tension hairstyles. I will be doing a ponytail. You guys are gonna see I'm gonna be using my silk scrunchie to do all of that. And then of course growth oils on the roots and light oils on the hair shaft. So that is pretty much what I'm going to be focusing on for this week, and this pretty much like a good pairing for internal and external. So this is like gonna all go together, and it will definitely help if you have experience with hair shedding. And then of course I have my iris store here. This is 100% a beautiful addition to this routine and to this week. So almost done with my treatment. I only have like a few more minutes to go, but just wanted to talk to you guys while I kind of wait on it to get finished. But this is such a cute little like system to have, especially you can like read a book while you're doing this, or like journal or relax, and it's kind of just doing its thing on your hair. So I love that. And I love the fact that if I was to take this off, wait, let me show you. I only have a few minutes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. If I was to take this off, you see how the red light goes away? I love that, because red light can like blind. It can like almost like it's too much. So love that. And then when I put it back on, you see the red light comes completely, just comes right back on. So this is a set it and forget it type of treatment. That is what I like, because you know, you can be consistent with this, because you can just plop it on your head and go do stuff, read a book, have some me time. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and finish out my treatment. So I have been wearing my hair in softer, lower tension styles, and I have definitely noticed a difference, especially if you're going to be using silk ponytail holders or anti-breakage hair ties. Winter is shedding season, so this is huge. So midweek, I love to focus more on the vitamin portion of my routine. So first thing is my vitamins and minerals that help keep my inner health and hair in check. Right now, I'm taking a combination of vitamins. This combination has helped my nails and my hair so much. If you're dealing with shedding, start internal first. That is my number one thing that I would like to tell people, is to start internal first. So I'm not gonna lie, my vitamin routine has been pretty, I don't know, I've been kind of changing things around. I kind of want to getting more information on my blood work to reorganize my vitamins, but I'll tell you guys what I've been doing lately. I have been focusing a little bit more on like fiber. I think it's called Hemla. And I also got the gummy version. I have a love-hate relationship with fiber, because I don't like the way that when you do take fiber, though it regulates you, sometimes it does the job a little bit too much. It's supposed to help with digestion and things like that, but you just have to take it on certain days so that it doesn't interrupt your day. That's all I'm gonna say. I need to get back on my parasite cleanses. I was just talking about this. I need to do these regularly like I used to. So I do have my parasite cleanse herbs in here, and come the beginning of the year, I'm going to go back on a parasite cleanse and do it a bit more regularly like I used to. Also, these vitamins that I've been taking here. This pack has like iron, omega DHA, which is really good for your hair. And it also has EPA in here. So this is actually a prenatal vitamin. And I do take prenatal vitamins sometimes because it helps with your nails. It helps with your hair, and I just feel like that it has a lot of vitamins in it because it's supposed to be a vitamin that's for the mom and the baby. So sometimes I get prenatal vitamins. It doesn't make a difference. They're just, and also they're normally very clean because they're trying to make sure that it's clean for someone who's carrying an actual baby, which I am not. And I have actually been liking these as well. My nails always grow a little fast, so I always do have, you know, long nails, especially with the type of lifestyle I use. My nails pretty much grow long. They didn't used to do that back before I started to live a healthier life. Of course, I've been doing, you know, like the stuff that I do for years. So my nails have always been growing and growing. They do break. I had to start over. Like this one broke, and also this one broke. So a lot of times I had to cut them all off eventually and start all over. But even when I start over from scratch, they grow back pretty quickly. Then I do have my herbal tea here that I always drink every single morning. My favorite, I absolutely love herbal tea. I don't add any honey or anything to it. I just drink it plain herbs only. So yeah, that is my current vitamin routine. Like I said, I'm kind of going to switch up things as the weeks progress, and I'll update you guys on what I switch up. So I wanted to put in a little clip of what I ate for the day. Your hair follicles need protein and healthy fats. My hair always grows faster when my meals are consistent and healthy. So I love pairing my routines with a good inner routine as well. Consistency is what gives you those amazing results. Also, here's a look into my wash day that I did a little bit before I blow dry my hair. I have been loving this routine so much. I have the full routine down in the description box if you want to see that. But winter is all about moisture for me. And these products have been getting me through. They are hydrated to your strands. And the more you focus on keeping breakage away, of course, the more that you can retain your length. So that is this week in my hair care. Lots of nourishment, scalp care, red light therapy tools, small habits that are going to definitely help you if you're consistent. Also, I love how all of these habits in this video and that I'm going to be showing you guys in general are going to be more long-term habits that will have longevity to them. So we're not doing like any quick, you know, get there quick schemes that we're trying to be doing. I'm not going to be showing that to you guys, and I don't do that for myself, so of course I wouldn't be showing that on my channel. But do love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching another video. Make sure to stay tuned for my next episode in this series, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.